A shipment has just arrived from Iowa. On it is one of the most desirable antique tractors ever built. It's a Pioneer 30, first built in 1910 by the Pioneer Manufacturing Company of Winona, Minnesota.
Laying down in one piece. Right,
So what's the plan here?
So we're gonna unload this one and unload the Pioneer here and put it back in the shed with the rest of the prairie tractors that we've got. So we've got 6 so far from the Powers collection. We've got about 6 more to go after this. So we're just getting everything down here. That way we can start getting everything prepared for the auction, get everything to where it's drained out and re-oiled, refueled up. Check over everything. That way we can get it ready to run for our open house days. So we'll get this one off, and then we got another truck coming here at noon.
This Pioneer is from the Dennis Powers collection and sells on the 2022 Pre-30 auction. It's one of several antique tractors from the collection selling on the auction, but the Pioneer is definitely one of the showstoppers.
So what's so cool about this tractor?
You know, this is it kind of has its own uniqueness. I mean, the big wheels are one thing, but I mean, to have a full kind of locomotive style cab, that's really unique. I mean, a lot of them didn't have that. Most of them had, the prairie tractors anyways, did have a cab of some sort. Not a lot of them had glass like this, so that's really something that's unique. The big front and rear wheels also is pretty unique, but it's just a huge tractor in general.
And it said that these things can go really fast too, like over 6 miles an hour or something.
Which, yeah, that's moving.
With those front wheels.
Yeah, can you imagine doing that on a, because, you know, these were, not only were they farming, but they were pushed towards road building too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, to go 6 miles an hour on a road on steel like that, you can, you'd feel it in your teeth the next day.
The rear drive wheels are 2 feet wide and 8 feet tall. It's not just the size that's impressive. The tractor is powered by a unique 4-cylinder horizontally opposed gasoline engine. The cylinders have a 7-inch bore, and the engine has 1,230 cubic inches of displacement. It's rated at 30 horsepower on the drawbar and 60 horsepower on the belt.
Yep. I duct taped around the little hook so it wouldn't ding the glass.
Ah,
that's the best I could do.
hey, it's all in one piece, and
see why I went so slow?
yeah, absolutely.
Those windows are a little, just a hair on the loose side.
Cool. I might have a little bit of brake. What we'll do is maybe pull it forward. I can test it with some blocks in the front. That way, if not, we may have to swap, put one in the back, put somebody else on the tractor pulling forward just to get it moving down, and we'll use the telehandler to brake it coming down. That way we don't get too squirrely.
There are only 14 of these tractors still known to exist.
Coming down, Alex. Here we go.
In 1911, the Pioneer 30 would have cost you $2,700 US. That's about $77,500 US today. The Pioneer Manufacturing Company soon switched to building smaller tractors, but the Pioneer 30 was still offered up until the company stopped doing business in 1927.
What's it like to haul these big prairie tractors?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Kind of gotten into the niche a
Well,
little bit.
a lot of stuff I did really wide.
Right,
Industrial switch gears, and like I said, this is a fun part of trucking.
Well,
but
that's
it takes years of experience to get there.
Right,
so.
right. Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
first time I remember you hauling out here, it was the 10-bottom John Deere plow.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So you're this wide stuff isn't much.
No,
not wide to
it's
you,
hardly
anyways.
wide, no, it's just you gotta be real careful.
Yeah.
And how many loads now have you taken out of Dense Powers?
There was the one coming today will be 10. This is 9, and the one today's 10. We've got what 5 or 6 more at least. Don't be Alex. So,
What was the biggest challenge of getting his stuff out of there?
The timing for everybody involved. I've got so many commitments with everything else I do. It's difficult
well, we're trying to beat the weather, so that's
work around the weather. Yeah. But no, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah.
So yeah, but 30 years of doing it,
it helps quite a bit. Yeah.
So then you guys were just talking about can you tell me about what happened with the Altman Taylor?
There was a bad windstorm that came through there. A tornado not too far from that farm, and 80-mile-an-hour winds from the south. That building faces north and south. It took the south doors out, pushed the west door into that Altman Taylor, turned it 90 degrees clockwise and straight up against vertical against the back of that Altman Taylor.
Yeah, and just hit the canopy brackets and the canopy, so the tractor itself didn't look like it had any damage at all, which is pretty amazing. And they told me that building had been there, or has been there for 50 years and never had a lick of damage. And of course, once we start hauling out of there, like I said earlier, I'm just glad we got the 3060 case out that way, because it was the first thing at the door. So man, that would have been a major ordeal otherwise. So this is something we can fix easy.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
We'll probably see you Thursday then.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thanks.
It's only about a month until the pre-30 open house, and there's still more tractors to be delivered. They'll need all hands on deck to get these tractors running before then.